Most Americans are totally unaware that there are 100,000 surveillance cameras operating across the United States watching you at all times. Actually, it's more than 100,000. They're called flock cameras, and there's almost no oversight over how police use them. Great, so Big Brother is totally official. He's watching every single thing you do, and we're supposed to not care. Well, we care, so we're gonna give you the facts of the case.
Yeah, and not only is this enhanced surveillance problematic because of how unregulated it is, the bigger problem here is the fact that it requires AI technology to operate, and oftentimes people get falsely accused of crimes they didn't commit through the use of these flock cameras. So let's get into the details, and we'll start with the wrongful allegations. So one specific example that I want to kind of focus on to give you guys a sense of how problematic these flock cameras really are. This took place in Denver, where Denver police wrongfully accused a woman of theft, which she actually didn't commit. So last year in Denver, Colorado, Columbine Valley Police Sergeant Jamie Milliman showed up to a woman's house. Her name is Chrisanna Elser, and issued a summons for her to appear in court. Now, he very confidently had accused her of stealing a package off a porch in a town, just one town over. The officer told her that he had tracked her car, and by the way, there's video of this, which we can't use for copyright reasons, but basically he told her like that they had been tracking her vehicle in the area using these flock cameras. According to reporting by CBS 42, Chrisanna Elser was able to get in touch with Columbine Valley Police Chief Brett Cottrell, who reviewed her evidence and voided the summons. In an email to Elser, Cottrell wrote, "After reviewing the evidence you have provided," nicely done by the way, "we have voided the summons that was issued." Now again, these flock cameras rely on, they first of all keep track of license plates, and they do rely on AI technology in order to kind of operate, to function, and also to gather data on everyone indiscriminately as you're out in public driving around. Now, the woman had to provide her own evidence to clear her name, which included, by the way, submitting her own camera footage and ring footage from the house where she was actually at during the time that the package was stolen. Now, what are flock cameras and why are they so controversial? Well, they're not the same as regular traffic cameras, which don't rely on AI, which actually are more regulated. These cameras rely on AI to record and catalog cars into a nationwide database. They collect data on the model of your vehicle, the color of your vehicle, license plate number, bumper stickers, even scratches and dents on vehicles. If police agencies have a contract with Flock, they can search Flock's database. And according to GovTech, which reported on this story, Flock's total funding stands at $1.2 billion, according to Crunchbase, including a recent $275 million investment round. That round valued Flock at $7.5 billion, up from $4.8 billion the previous year. Few GovTech companies can claim such a high profile. But despite how much it's worth and despite how many clients Flock already has, Congress hasn't regulated it at all. The company says it has more than 12,000 clients across the US, which includes more than 5,000 law enforcement agencies, 1,000 businesses, and numerous HOAs. And there has been some abuse. So the Denver situation is not the first time this has happened, where someone was falsely accused of committing a crime that they did not commit through the use of these Flock cameras and its database. The ACLU has brought forth a case against Flock and surfaced multiple issues with the technology. Per the ACLU, Flock tends to also lie to the public about what their technology is capable of doing and what type of government agencies are using their database. For instance, in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Flock had told a city council that they do not create trafficking maps of cars, which was a lie. The city canceled their Flock contract after their lie was discovered. Flock also told Colorado police that the feds do not have access to their database. No feds. That was a lie. Flock has contracts with Homeland Security. Flock straight up lied to a city council in Illinois about their work alongside the ACLU, claiming that they were actually working with the ACLU on their technology. ACLU has never worked with Flock. In fact, they are challenging the company as we speak. There's more. Flock was used by Texas police to track a woman who crossed state lines after having abortion pill complications. So if you happen to live in a state that has effectively banned abortion and you've traveled outside the state in order to obtain the abortion pill, well, they're keeping track of you through Flock's technology.
So the $7.5 billion valuation means that it is going to be everywhere. That is what the market expects. So it'll surround you. So sometimes it'll accuse you wrongly, but even if it didn't do that, I don't want Big Brother watching at all times. I mean, we're supposed to be against that. And yet it's happening right now, and like almost no one is even noting it. Like everybody's treating it like it's super normal, that every moment of your life should be recorded and the authorities should be able to see it. And you know what it reminded me of? The Larry Ellison clip where he said, we're gonna have all of the citizens under surveillance.
So you'll be on your best behavior.
Yeah, so now what does your best behavior mean? It might mean, hey, you don't break any laws, and sometimes it will mean that, of course. And sometimes it means that you're not bothering the authorities and the powerful. And if you do, they'll put Flock cameras database to make sure that they track everything you do. Now, on the other hand, if you're a good boy or girl and you help the wealthy and the powerful, no one will bother to look at the Flock cameras. No one will bother to track the database to see if you've ever done anything wrong in your life.
Yeah, it has a chilling effect on Americans who might want to engage in protest, for instance, a rightful, lawful protest against government overreach. But if you know you're being watched at all times and that the feds have access to this database, it's gonna have a chilling effect for some people.
And did it stop the shooting of Charlie Kirk or the assassination attempt of Trump at Butler, Pennsylvania? You never really hear about these Big Brother ever stopping anything, right? And if they did, there would be massive marketing about it, right? But you never hear that. But you do hear when they do false allegations, you do hear, now you're hearing that they're going to be everywhere. So I've never seen the authorities use this kind of technology right. I've only seen them use it to abuse their own citizens. So good luck to us. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.